How you doing, people? My name is Robert, AKA Robess. I'm part of Anti-Corruption Scotland. And today the reason I'm here is to try and waken up the people because of what's coming towards them that they don't know, they don't get any disclosure from your so-called government, the Scottish Parliament. Does anybody know about the digital currency, digital ID, smart city, ID zones, carbon footprint? This is what's coming. Firstly, what's happening is unlawful. On the 1st of June, this Glasgow City Centre is going to be a low emission zone. It's unlawful. No man or woman representing the council has the authority or power to charge anybody a fine. You don't have a contract with them, people, and that's a fact. People have to waken up, smell the coffee. Your lives are about to change, you don't even know it. You're oblivious to what's going on because you don't pay attention. And this is how these scumbags, the Scottish Parliament, Westminster, get away with what they're doing to the people. And that's a fact. I fight with the system every day. Anti-Corruption Scotland take on the system every day. Councils, courts, police, the whole shebang. They're all corrupt, they're all private corporations. They have no standing in law. Now, smart cities. The reason they're calling them smart cities is because of the digital ID, digital currency, face recognition, and carbon footprint. It's all boiled down to the weather. It's causing problems, and we're causing the problems because the weather are problems. A load of nonsense, people. Now, digital cities, 15-minute cities, what is that, and how does it affect the people? They're going to come into an area and shut areas down with a 15-minute period of time that you can get everything that you require in your area. And if you leave that area, you will be fined. And that's a fact. Down in Oxfordshire just now and other places, they're putting poles in the grounds in the areas. And what's happening is the poles come up, stop cars from leaving. You've got to talk to an intercom system and ask permission. Permission for who? The council has no life, it's a fictitious entity, a corporation. You have no contract with it. The men and women that are represented don't have any power and authority either. They're all paid liars. And let me be clear, people, we're not political. We hate politicians. We hate the legal system, the legal society for what it does to the people of the lands of Scotland. Humes are useless. He's another idiot. He's no power. Sturgeon, I've called her out many a time in the street all over Scotland to come and face a man in front of the people, and I will show you how much power these people don't have. They don't have power. It's the illusion of power. When you register to vote, you don't get rights. You get privileges. That's why they can take everything away from you. Passport, driving licence, council taxes, the old capital name. You create a fiction. And then when you get into trouble with your driving licence, they take it away, they take the privilege away. You don't have rights when it comes to voting in a legal system, legal society. Now, let me explain a bit more in depth. What is a legal society? There's two systems running parallel. Legal, lawful. What is legal? Legal is incorporated for the person. Everybody in this street thinks they're a person. Well, that's not the case. You're either a man or a woman. That's the way you were born. You have life. You're a living fact. Doesn't matter what anybody in the legal system, legal society says to you. That's the fact that it can be verified under a charge of perjury. Any court jurisdiction in the lands of Scotland. And I've been in many a court fought with judges, and they don't like it because they get put in their place. They don't have the power. The court system corrupt. Councils corrupt. Scottish government corrupt. The registered companies in Dun and Bradstreet trade for profit. That's why you have no services, because they're stealing your equity, they're stealing your money, and they're imposing fake laws on the people. Statutes and acts is not laws, and that's a fact. It's rules, regulations and policies. It is not laws. For a law to be broken, there has to be a corpus delicti. There has to be a person, a victim, or a man or woman making a claim you've caused them harm, loss or injury. You cannot have a victimless crime. Road Traffic Act, where you get pulled up for a broken light. Who's the victim? Have you committed a crime? Have you caused injury, harm, loss or injury? No. This is the deception, the illusion. Two languages are being used here. Common language, which is English that we think that we understand, which we do, and legalese. Their language, when they put out documents, legal documents on the document, it looks like English, it sounds like English, but it's not English, people. It has a different meaning. Every word, sentence, full stop, comma has a different word that you don't understand. This language was created by lawyers in the Bar Society, and that's a fact. All these legislations are committed by lawyers. That's how they're getting away with what they do, right? The people never get consent from the people to pass these laws. 129 numpties in the Scottish Parliament can't pass a law without the consent of 5 million people. And the reason they get away with it because the legal system, legal society is paid liars and they're deceiving the people and lying to the people. It's like an example. When we had the COVID lockdown, all people were transferred to hospitals, to care homes. What happened? They were given midazolam and they died. What happened? Genocide. But the people don't see that, they don't understand that. I work with people in the medical profession all over the country, England, Ireland, Wales and Scotland, nurses, doctors. What's happening here, people, is wrong. And people have to wake up and smell the coffee before it's too late. Now, digital ID, your driving licence, your passport, anything with your photograph on it's going to be done away with because they want to digitalise everything. And why is that? Because they want control of the people's lives. In the lands of Scotland, England, Ireland, Wales and worldwide. There's an agenda going on worldwide. The World Health Organisation, the World Economic Forum, they're part of this plan to take control of your lives, the lands, the equity, the water, the minerals. They want to kill your animals like dogs and cats because they say their carbon footprint is too hard. They want to kill all the cattle and farms and they want to take the farms away so people can't get produce. They're bringing in GMO crops and that's what you're going to be fed. Poisons that they create. Don't know the health risks were. I don't know why people are not paying attention. They should pay attention. As I said here at the start, I can verify anything here I say in a charge of perjury. Any court jurisdiction, including the Court of Session, the Supreme Court, or any court jurisdiction right through the United Kingdom, because they're all liars. They're lying to the people. Now, digital currency. How does that affect your life? Firstly, you're not going to have any bank cards or debit cards. They're going to take them off you. And it's going to be digitalised. You're going to get an app on your phone. And they're going to control your finances. If you have a lockdown here, and the 15-minute from here to Ibrox is the distance that you're allowed to travel. Once you pass that distance and you try to purchase something outside that zone, they shut your account down. You can't buy nothing. You can't pay nothing. Now, debt collectors, if you owe debts, monies or anything and you run into debt problems and you can't pay it, they shut you down. You've not got a say in the matter. You've no control. They control everything. How do we solve this? Get rid of every politician in the Scottish Parliament, put in a sovereign government of the people. Take back the services that has been stolen from you. Take back the lands and everything else. That's what we need to do. We have to protect the elderly, the sick. The sons and daughters of Scotland has been abused. There's a pandemic of abuse in Scotland with sons and daughters all over Scotland, and it's diabolical. Homeless in the streets, that could be ended. This is a rich country, but they don't want you to have a rich country. They want to control you and rob you. Now, let's see if we can wake you up with council tax. Council tax is a fraud. I don't pay it, and I've no intention of paying it. Right? How does it work? Sheriff officers go to a corporate place of business, the Glasgow Sheriff Court, with a book of names or a list of names, and say that they all owe debts. What happens is, acquiescence, silence is consent. They get the order. The so-called summary wont order, which is none, it's a lie, it's a fraud, you never see the order. And they send you a letter telling you that the council's granting a summary order for the court, a load of nonsense. So what happens then, a few weeks down the line, you get a couple of letters for the debt collectors telling you that you've got to pay this or they're going to come to arrest your assets, they're going to arrest your bank accounts, or they're going to arrest your wages. Firstly, in Scotland, they can't touch your assets in your home. They can't take nothing. It's a lie. They break the law if you try that, right? Your house and everything is safe. The only way they'll be able to take it is if they go to court and you've got a court battle, but that's very rare. Now, secondly, they tell you they're going to arrest your bank account. Well, that's good because that's what they can do because the all capital name is on the account. The fiction that they created. In case you don't understand what that is, the fiction is Scotland's People website. You have an entity ID that's the all capital name. On the extract of the birth certificate, when you purchase it, you get a receipt, and it tells you your first name. My name is Robert, capital R, lowercase. Second name Sproul, lowercase. They're stealing your identity, criminally converting your name and robbing you blind. And I verify that. And I challenge you to come here and call me a liar or shoot you down the flames. I've been doing this 12 years. My family has been destroyed, and it's diabolical. Diabolical. They're coming for the sons and daughters when this nonsense all starts. People need to waken up and smell the coffee before it's too late. Now, the court system, the councils, as I said before, private corporations, trading for profit, have no power. Nicola Sturgeon, Jubes are useless. That's what he is. Have no power. It's my understanding, for an inside source in Glasgow City Council, everybody that's not to come in here with their cars, the council gets a stay of execution for 8 years. They can bring in all their old scabby lorries and vans and cars, but the people carry, the people pay for the roads, the people own the roads, and that's a fact. Now, digital currency, that's where the cashless society comes in. They want rid of the cash. They want to give you an app to control your account, to control your money, and limit what you can and cannot do. They're going to tell you where you can go, how you can go, and what you're going to eat. Because there's a carbon footprint happening. They don't want to eat meat. They say it's bad for their climate. Well, in Scotland, where I've been born, there's never been much of a change in the weather. The only difference is we get more rain than most people. Does that mean it's a climate change? We don't get hurricanes, we don't get floods. That's a fact. They're spilling a load of nonsense. And that's a fact. Please, people, wake up. How are you going to go out your 15-minute zone when they barricade you? Your street, you can't go without permission. People right now in Canada, when you leave, like for instance, into this here, if that's a zone, you leave this zone, you're getting arrested and fined in Canada right now. And that's coming here. People need to wake up and smell the coffee. Your lives are going to change, people, and it's not going to be for good. Right? You can't get hospital appointments. You can't get dentist appointments, psychiatry appointments, or see your doctor. That's the way the system's controlling that. It's all manipulated so this happens. People sit back and accept it because, oh, I can't get an appointment, the doctor's busy. Well, I've been in my doctor 15 times in the last couple of months, and every time I get in there, the surgery's dead. So where's all these so-called sick people that they're saying? There is none. It's all manipulation to lie to the people. Your health services don't care about the people, and that's a fact. It's diabolical, people. You need to wake up. Again, the way to solve this problem is get rid of the politicians, the Scottish Parliament, and get a sovereign governed by the people. We'll get our services back. We'll get our lives back. And my objective here from Anti-Corruption Scotland is to get the sons and daughters back that were stolen by the state and abused in the system by the state. The men and women that represent it like Warriors Home. Many people have been abused in there. But they get prosecuted for it. Why is that? Because the legal system, legal society, there is no remedy. What is remedy? If you've got a problem with your council and you make a complaint. A complaint is a legal terminology used by the legal system, legal society. That's why you have no remedy. When you make a complaint, they put it through a complaints procedure and you get through different departments. How can you complain to people who's already part of that system, part of that council? You can't. That's why you can't get any satisfaction and get remedy with a complaint, because there is no remedy. Honestly, God, people. It came to my attention as well with electric cars, that they keep preaching about the electric cars. Cubans are useless, is going to put a tyre tax on it. So you're going to be taxed to use the roads. He doesn't own the roads. No politician owns the roads. The lands belong to the people. And it's time for the people to take it all back. It's ours. The public services, it's ours. And that's a fact, people. Now, does anybody know the difference between a police constable and a police officer? I bet you don't, people. Constable's there to protect and serve and keep the peace. Officer, there as a corporate employee, collect revenues for the government and the corporation known as Police Scotland. Police Scotland is a private corporation. When they pull you up under the Road Traffic Act 1988, they have a licence on their possession, but you don't know that because nobody tells you that. But I'm verifying it, I'm telling you. So if you own a car, the next time you get pulled up under the Road Traffic Act 163, 164, 165 or 172, ask them for their licence. Also ask them for their warrant card and put them on their oath. Don't ask them if they're on their oath. Tell them you're putting them on their oath because that is their job. It's a fact, people. Some others do have them. That's one of them. Come on, people, pay attention. I hope when you're passing, you're listening. What I need you to do is pick up a couple of words and then I'll register with you. Now, council tax. It was recently all put up, right, with the dead entity council. What do I mean by dead entity? Council is a fictitious corporate name that has no right of mind to contract, and no man or woman can make a claim on its behalf because it doesn't exist. It has no life and it can't make a claim for itself. Unless it's got life, it can talk, it can fill in papers and send you a bill, then it's fraud. Writing words and conduct to deceive and defraud the people out their money, their equity, their hard-earned equity. Now, Police Scotland, there is no man or woman called Police Scotland. Council, there is no man or woman called Council. NHS Scotland, there is no man or woman called Council. Three prime examples, how they escape liability. Fictitious offices, police officer, police constable, social worker, sheriff, clerk of the court. Five other examples of how they escape liability. But it doesn't matter what name they use. Under these robes, uniforms, as men and women, and only a man or a woman can cause a derelict under Scots law, commit a crime against the people. Right? Do not allow them to escape liability. How do you attack them? You go after the man or woman in the private capacity under full liability and ask them to verify if you owe a debt. Show the contract, the terms and conditions. Wet signature by myself and the man or woman that says you've got a contract. Everything's done by agreement. Illegal, fraud, deceiving you. It's when you get into a bank and you ask for a loan or a mortgage. They give you a form and they put crosses on where you have to sign. You don't see them signing, do you, people? That's because it's fraud. You're being deceived, defrauded, out your rights. You have inalienable and inherent rights. You don't have duties, obligations and responsibilities to a legal system, legal society. And that's a fact. You've been incorporated, people. You're a corporation. Person is a corporation. You have an entity. An independent existence. That's where the person comes in. Every statute of legislation states person. They can never deal with a man or woman. And I proved that in court. Person doesn't exist, people. If you think you have a person, right, pick up your driving licence and ask it a question and see if it answers. If your council tax name is on the bill, pick up the bill and ask it and see if you owe the debt, see if it answers. Same as your birth certificate. Right, it tells you at the bottom of the birth certificate. Person or persons cannot use it. It's a record of an event. So if you can't use it, how can it be yours? It's not yours. It's a Crown copyright because it's been Crown copyrighted by the Crown. Top left-hand corner says Crown copyright. They own that name. Go to a bank and use your birth certificate and they'll refuse it because if they take it, they're committing fraud, people. It's not your birth certificate. It's all wrong. Now, legalese. One example of legalese, if you're arrested and charged with something, at the end of the charge, caution and charge you, they'll ask you, do you understand the charge? And what I'll say to you right now, verify it, private capacity. Do not say you understand, because you stand under his or her authority and give them jurisdiction over the person. You're a man or a woman, people. Please pay attention. It's wrong. What are you going to do about this? You're going to sit and take the nonsense to corporations. Corporations don't own the people. Nobody owns the man that's on the camera or the woman that's standing beside him or the woman and the man standing there. That guy. Nobody owns me. I come into this world free. And the only reason I've been captured with this and deceived is the birth certificate. When your mother and father registered you in the registers of Scotland, you created a contract you weren't aware of. That's how they get away with what they do. I'm trying to get a live birth record right now, people. I get a letter from my doctor when I went to court, proving and confirming that I was a living, breathing, flesh and blood man that had life. And the court had to drop the case because you can't deal with a man. You can only deal with a fiction, a person. If you go to court, if you get any outstanding matters, the court, Glasgow Sheriff Court, Paisley Court or anywhere else, when you walk into the dock, you lose your rights. You're not recognised, they don't hear you, they don't see you because you don't exist and you're dead. That's why when people are sitting in the court and the man comes out the door and the clerk says, court rise, they're raising the dead because everybody right now here is dead in the legal system, legal society. But people don't understand that. They think I'm cuckoo, but I'm not. I've been doing this 12 years, people. I've been locked up. My door's been kicked in. My computers have been stolen by Police Scotland, the men and women that represent it. My sister's son was stolen by social workers based on lies and fraud. Went to money, a panel and fought for my sister's son and daughter. And the panel's corrupt. We need to abolish the panels. We have to have a court, family court, where justice can be seen to be done and be done. Right now, the courts are complicit in child theft. I went into Paisley Sheriff Court a few years ago and got arrested because I went in and exposed the judge as a liar and I exposed the court as a fraud. When I put it on YouTube, 7 days later they came and kicked my door in because I put the court as a fraud and everything that was in the case was a fraud. They didn't like that. I get locked up, I got myself out. I don't use lawyers, people. Never use a lawyer, liar or a whore in Babylon. They're all part of the cabal. They're not there for you. When you go in there, they give jurisdiction. You think you get in there as a man or woman, you've got rights. You get in there as a child because you've got to have somebody else to deal with your affairs. It's wrong, people. Really, really wrong. I don't mind standing here, people. You either listen or you don't. But you'll be listening when it comes to your door. It's just not came to your door yet. Because I've told many of people who's coming to their door and they haven't listened. People's lose sons and daughters. People have been arrested. People have been kicked to their homes. How did you know that? That's what they do. They're not interested. You're going to be happy and own nothing. That's what this agenda's about. 2020 and 2030, this population is already started. Look it up, do your research. When you see hundreds of lines in the sky, that's chemtrails, people, they're poisoning you. Right? And that's a fact. They don't care about the people. They don't care about the elderly. That's a fact. They cut 22 million recently off the budget for the care sector, for helping the pensioners and everybody else in the care sector. They've cut another 30 million. And that's a fact. 52 million has been cut off the budget. But you don't hear that in the media because the media is corrupt to the core. And that's a fact, people. Do not listen to the TV. Do not listen to the radio. Do not read the newspapers. It's all a message. A deception to deceive you, distract you, and tell you lies. There's many people like myself all over Scotland in the street doing what I do. And the reason we do it, we don't ask you for money. We don't ask you for funds or PayPal. We do this because it's the right thing to do, to educate the people and wake them up. It's wrong, people. You need to wake it up. All this stuff up here, with all these tents, Palestine, all that's a deception, people. We've got problems here that we can't sort it. Why are we sorting everybody else's out and leaving our people to suffer? Who caused the deprivation and poverty? Was it the people? It wasn't the people. It was your so-called politicians. And that's a fact. They're just criminals at the highest level and snakes at the lowest level. And I verify that. They're wrongdoers. They're the worst kind of people that you can have in the system against the people. They're not interested. They've got an agenda. And it's not for the people's benefit. It's for the corporations because they represent the corporations. They want to rob you, steal your equity, steal your property, steal your sons and daughters. And that's a fact. Everything I hear and say right now, people will verify anywhere in any court under a charge of perjury. There is nobody in the internet anywhere says that. And the reason I can say that is because I'm confident in what I do. I've done it for 12 years. And I do everything with first-hand knowledge. And that's a fact. And I don't fear this system like most people. I don't care about this system. I'm going to the Parliament shortly, people. And I'm going to call it humans are useless and the rest of these numpties in the Parliament. And ask them where they get the power over the sovereign people. Where they get the power over the sovereign lands of Scotland. To tell the people when they can come out in a city centre. Or you're going to be fined. They don't have that power. Honestly, God, people, have faith and trust in what I'm telling you. I'm telling you the truth. Don't need to lie. No misinformation here. No distraction here. Everything's 100%. As I said, people walking about in the town today happy as Larry. And the reason being that is because it's no harm to their door. It's coming to your door. Everything is going to come to your door. And when it comes to your door, God help you. It's a fact, people. Now, what can I say? The shops. I've been talking to a few of the staff in the shops. And the prices have been manipulated by the managers, the directors. It's not the government that's putting your prices up. It's the government. There's nothing to do with it.
Get out here! Cheese! Sausages!
Anyway, people. Come on, wake it up, listen. Pay attention to what you've been told. Now, in 2022, there was a thing called the Pandemic Treaty. The World Health Organization, World Economic Forum, United Nations are all involved in this. Over 170 countries have signed up to this nonsense. Well, the countries, I don't know, I've never met a man or woman called country can sign a document. Only men or women that represents the corporations can sign the document. But they're signing it for the corporations, they're not signing it for the people. In 2024, they're going to try and pass this pandemic treaty. And God help us all. More forced injections, vaccinations, FEMA camps where you're going to be detained if somebody like myself doesn't take the vaccination, which I've never done and I would never will. I'll be across my dead body, right? It's wrong, people. It's really bad what's happening here, people, and what's going to happen. Place is full of crackpots, honest to God, man. I think I'm only the same man in Scotland. A real man. Waking up, people. Wakey, wakey. Now, let's cover the national debt. Everybody thinks there's a national debt that belongs to the people. You could not be more wrong. People like Boris Johnson, Sunak, Sturgeon and all them created the debt and hold you in surety and liable for that debt through the legal system, legal society, as a UK citizen or a person or a company. That's what you are. You're a company. Let me ask the people, did you ever sign a document saying that you authorised Boris Johnson to get a debt out in your name? No. Or anybody else? No. So how do you owe a debt? Did you sign a contract, an agreement with these corporations that says, all right, get millions of pounds out my name, I'll pay it back? Why are you paying a national debt without challenging it? There is no national debt. The people owe nothing. The people are the creditors, not the debtors. The corporations, the men and women who represent it are the debtors. And that's a fact. Wakey, wakey people. Down in Oxfordshire, they're fighting nail and tooth to stop these 15-minute sites, 15-minute zones. What's the people of Scotland doing? Going shopping and rolling over with puppy dogs and lying back and take bullshit to politicians. Well, this man doesn't take bullshit to politicians. Fuck your politicians. Fuck your police and fuck your government. They have no power. And I hope you see it on the live video. I don't need two hoots. Come to my door and I'll tell you where to go. Right? They're corrupt to the core. And the sooner people wake up, research, don't take my word for what I'm telling you, research and do your own intel and you'll learn a lot. Don't be lazy people, you need to start protecting your rights and your families. And that's a fact. It's wrong. I think I'm in that, what do you call that, that follow their lead. When you look at a site, you see it, Bank of Scotland, when you put the sunglasses, you see a different meaning. That shows you how ignorant people are. All capital names, Zara, Fraser's, Bank of Scotland, Premier Inn, well let's look at all capitals. Dyer, they're all corporations, people. Argyle Arcade, that's why they're in all capital. Capital is Dominicio, the all capital name, the same as yours on the birth certificate and the entity ID. You're a corporation, you're not classed as a man or a woman, you're classed as a person. It's a fact, people. Well, people, what can I say? It looks like Scotland's done, and the people in it, because they don't care. Honest to God. Question I'm going to ask is what he's going to do about this, people. You're going to sit back and take it, or are you going to stand up and count it? We have groups on Anti-Corruption Scotland's on Facebook, Anti-Corruption Scotland Save Our Children, and Anti-Corruption Scotland Task Force. I'm also on TikTok, educating the people about the Road Traffic Act and how they're being deceived and conned and ripped off by the corporations known as Police Scotland and the men and women that represent it. Remember, if a constable comes up to you with a green waistcoat or a green jacket, he's not a constable. He'll tell you he's a constable, but it's when he starts to enforce an act or statute, he's changed his status, he's got jurisdiction over you as a person, and you're going to get lumped with an on-the-spot fine or whatever they want to give you because you don't know any better, you don't understand what I understand and what I know and what I can prove and verify. I feel sorry for the elderly right now, people, because they're targeted. I feel sorry for the sick and the vulnerable. They're targeted. I feel sorry for the sons and daughters that's been abused right now in Scotland, all over Scotland. We want to expose Scotland, and they've got information about how many police have abused sons and daughters, how many police have downloaded images of sons and daughters being abused. Even councillors and MPs are on the list. I'll be getting a banner something put on the street and show you and expose their faces for the scumbags that they are. We can end the homeless tomorrow, people. All we need is a sovereign government to put a stop to it. We're not political, we hate them. Politicians, politics and lies, fraud and deception, that's what they are. When you see them arguing in the Scottish Parliament, it's a big illusion. They're not arguing, people, that's just to make you look good. Right? Why do you need the Lib Dem Party, the Tories, Labour, Conservatives and everybody else? Why do you need 4 different parties? Doesn't matter what one you vote in, any one of them in, they're all part of the same fraud, they're all part of the same illusion, they're all corrupt to the core, and they don't give 2 hoots about the people. Think about it, people. When you register to vote, they give you a manifesto. What is a manifesto? It's a promise to do something, but that's no legally or lawfully binding. Once you get into power, tell you lies for your manifesto, you believe they're going to do something. Look what's happened since they've all come into power. Taxes have went up, council taxes went up, petrol went up, foods went up. That shows you what they think of the people. They don't care about the people. They don't care about your sons and daughters, the elderly and the sick. They don't give 2 hoots about any. Please, people, pay attention. God help us, I swear to God, man. God help us. You've got a guy over there, George Square, that's shouting about Jesus. Jesus is coming to save the world. My father died of cancer. Where was Jesus? My father died of cancer. He didn't come and save him or anybody else I know. Jesus isn't going to save the world. The people of the lands of Scotland, England, Ireland, the Wales, and beyond is going to save the world. Because it's done to them, he sort this out. Not anybody else, because nobody's coming to bail you people. Only the people can bail you. Come together, unite and take back the lands of Scotland. Remove the politicians, let's give our services back and everything that is stole from us. Anyway, people, I've said all I'm going to say. And for the people of past, hopefully they've heard some words and they might think about it, but I don't know. I think it goes in that year, now that year. And the reason for that is not because it's going in that year, now that year. It's because there's nothing in between it. That's where the problem is. Paul. Terrible people. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. As for the people on the video, live video, please share this far and wide. Get information over Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales. Let people know what's happening. I'm back on the street. I'm working on a lot of things just now, people. I'm not going to be standing here in future with a loud tailor. There's going to be plenty of information where I can educate the people, show them the fact and how it works. And then they might pay attention. I'm just back on the street trying to get adapted again. I would like to thank the people that follow me on YouTube, Facebook and everywhere else. TikTok. It's appreciated. Get information out there, people. I'm one of the main awakened people in the lands of Scotland. Try to educate the people of Scotland, but it doesn't seem to be working. One thing I want to finish with, people, sex education in the schools. You don't need to go to court. Remove consent. No man or woman acting in capacity as a teacher, headmaster, or politician has the power to tell you what to do with your son or daughter. It came from the mother she created as her creation under common law. I'm a common law specialist, I know what I'm talking about, people. Do not fear this system. It's not to be feared, it's to be challenged. I have an ABC rule. Accept nothing from a legal system, legal society. They're all paid fucking liars. Believe nothing from legal system, legal society. Just for that. They're all paid fucking liars and challenge everything. No matter how big or how small, everything's open to challenge. Don't sit back and take it. Sheriff officers come to tell you that you are debt, verified in debt, and has private capacity under full liability. Ask them for the contract, the obligation, and ask them, are you the legal ID person in the Act? That will never happen. I've already challenged the councils, and they've never answered. We'll wait to see what they're going to do next, because I'm choking to get these debt collectors in trouble as well. Pay attention, people. I'm out here, and I'm having fun. It might not sound like it, but I'm having fun. I'm happy when I'm in the street because I'm talking to people who know they're not listening. But at one point they'll listen when I do what I'm going to do. Anyway, people, again, thanks to the people on Facebook. Please share this far and wide. Speak soon, people. Thank you.